Hi, Kaysen.
Hello.
Kaysen's Candid Book Reviews is back
Another Dogman.
with another Dogman. This one is
Dogman Lord of the Fleas.
Lord of the Fleas
By Dave Pilkey,
by Dave
creator
Pilkey.
of Captain Underpants.
Okay, so what is Lord of the Fleas about?
Lord of the Fleas is about when times get rough. So little Petey has to go to school, but he's not actually going to school.
What's he doing?
See that? That's his papa in a costume, and pretending he's from Kitty Protective Services. But there's three bad guys called the Fleas, which it says Fleas.
Okay.
And so Fleas, let me find the page real quick.
You don't have to find the page. What happens with the fleas?
So the Fleas built a giant Brontosaurus robot. And Petey built a big version of himself. So they fight. And so, because the Fleas want to take away something that Petey loves, which is his little clone.
Is that why they're fighting? Why are they fighting?
Because Piggy, which is the boss of the Fleas,
Okay.
Clunky, which is another one, and Flunky, I think, and little Petey used to be in a scout thing called the Little Critter Scouts.
Okay.
And so they were at a mini golf park, and the person who was supposed to be watching them went to go get some coffee. It was gone for 10 minutes, and so they pretended like it started to rain. So they jumped on one of those tiny ships and pretended that the rain raged on for weeks, and they flooded away to a deserted island. So they used their skills and Piggy specs, which is another word for glasses, to light fires. And so Clunky and Flunky, Clunky and Bub, went to go get items. Next thing you know, they come back with their own agenda, acting like cavemen.
Okay.
And then Piggy and little Petey said that they were on the edge of death and razor sharp teeth from sharks. And so Piggy's glasses fell off, and they pretended the sharks bit him. And so the other one, this guy comes back and say, "What have y'all done? What are those animals? I was gone for 10 minutes, and y'all turned into maniacs." And then they blamed Petey, Petey. So he lost.
So that's why they have beef.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why they're fighting.
Yes.
That's why they don't get along
so
anymore.
So he lost their job,
Okay.
their things, and so did them.
So they're fighting.
And so they were trying to take something that little Petey loved, which was his little clone. So he dressed up like that guy and took him. And then little Petey kept calling that one with the costume, which was actually his papa, to little Petey. His papa, and they had to argue like little Petey would say, "You are my papa," and then the other one said, "I am not. You all am not. Are too. I am not your papa." And then he gets out of his costume and throws it and it says "Nyeh," like he's going like that. And then little Petey just hugs him and says, "I knew you were my papa." And then so Petey says, "I am not your papa. You're my clone, and clones don't have papas." So little Petey said, "Well, I do." They got all mad.
So, who won the fight? Or should they read the book to find out?
They should read the book to find out. But to my memory, no one won because there's multiple more books that have the Fleas in them.
Right, but we're talking about this book.
I guess you could say that Petey technically lost the battle, because the Robo Brontosaurus had a death ray that just went to open my like that, and so all the cat stuff that I made it look designed like a cat came off, and where it was like glasses looking with radiators in them, so it was like all that stuff was gone, and then they hit it again, and it just went like that into a building.
All right. So, is it a good book?
It is an amazing book, to my opinion. Because
figured since you've read it a million times.
Yes, all know Dogman is my favorite books.
All right. So, you recommend Dogman, Lord of the Fleas.
And they even has some, I guess, to them in the book, I guess you could say information.
How to draw different things in the back.
Yep.
That's cool. Definitely worth it, right? So this is your library book this week. I'd be curious to know how many times you've checked this one out because,
1,000.
yeah, it's a lot. All right. Well, what do you say to your subscribers and your viewers?
Please subscribe and make my dream come true. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
Thank you for watching.
Also, you should read to your dogs, cats,
Kids,
y'all should read to your
siblings. If you're a
and
kid,
cats,
read to your parents.
because apparently that improves those reading skills. Smartness. Because books teach you how to read words.
This is how you got so smart. All the books that I've read to you over the years.
And one thing that it says on the cover right here that I know is known, because it says the companion to the #1 New York Times bestsellers.
That's a big deal. New York Times bestsellers. That means they're really good. They sell a lot of books.
And also,
all right.
You want to know who else is #1 New York bestseller? John Cena.
Okay. Maybe you can review a John Cena book sometime, but not right now because you're reviewing this one. All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
Thank you.
Make this cute little boy's dreams come true.
Thank you.
You're welcome.